Okay, I'm not gonna go off like all crazy, but you should not use silicone on your carburetors. I have learned my own lesson on this. Got in a rush, tried to do something to get ready for a race. Kind of screwed myself in the middle of the race. Still somehow limped through the race. And I had a jet. I don't know if you can see this or not. Oh, come on. Let's see. Zoom. I don't know if that is picking up or not. But there is some silicone. See that? There is some silicone sitting right there. Sucked up into the jet. We're gonna get this all cleaned up. We'll make sure we can get the ports, the jets, everything clean. If you are going to have to use Yamabon, what I was told, and very little, like very, very little, microscopic. It doesn't take much, and then you probably want to give it like 24 hours before you put gas in it, so it has a chance to set up. This regular gasket stuff, gas will chew it up. Lesson learned. Oh, we'll get this tore down here. We'll get these all set up, and we'll go from there. I know I'm a mess. Everything's a mess. I need to get my Cornwell box over here, set it up, and get everything going. So, pulled that right out of the jet. We'll get that all straightened up. Oh, and look at that. This is about to fall out. Alright, we'll get this all straightened up. I'll bet you I have this Honda running this afternoon. And this dude will be happy he can cruise to work on his bike and save some fuel. And save some money by saving fuel. Catch y'all later. It sucks it in this way, goes up into the carb, so we're going to try blowing it backwards. Oh yeah, I see daylight. So there's silicone in the pilot and in the jet. Finger got cut in here. So something learned. Love learning stuff every time. These got a little heater on them. I think it's funny. In the bottom down here, they have a heater that goes in them. Huh. These ones are broken, but yeah, this is supposed to be a heater on the bottom of a carburetor. Help with the cold start. Oh well, I think it's cool because there's times where Back in the day, I was riding a 89. Yeah, 89 Honda Shadow, which I had loads of fun on. Loads of fun on it. That was not as clear. So we are... Take a little bit of wire. If you have to, take a chunk of like electrical wire, not for houses but for cars, and strip it down, and it'll have little copper wires inside of it, and that will get you small enough to get through some of these really small pilots. Okay, so that pilot's clean. I like using the bowl, carry all the pilots and jets, and that'll help clean it. Oh, back to the Honda Rebel or Shadow Rebel 750. It's the Honda there. See if we can get this to come in. Can you see the crack right there? Just inside the spring where it meets the body, there's a crack right there. See if we can get it on the inside. Yeah. See that? That whole crack is not supposed to be there. And there you go. Yeah, it's not there on that one. And it's there on that one. So I am going to let this dude know that there is a crack there. It is broken all the way around. And he's going to eventually need a new carburetor. We're going to get the bike up and going, and probably a lot better than what it was. But I don't think I'm going to be able to fix that. No. He's going to have to get a new carburetor. So we'll get it all back together, get it going. It's going to run, and it's going to run a lot better because I'll actually be getting gas going. So maybe a couple of trips back and forth, and he'll be able to afford a carburetor. Kind of low end budget dude. So we're going to do the best for him and get him underway. So stay tuned, we'll get the bike going. Back in the basement. Someday I'll have a real shop. Just not in the cards yet. But got the carburetors all back together. Got the bond in there, right there. Yeah, you gotta see that. That set up for this dude. It should be a new carb, but that's set up really nice, actually. And inside's really clean. But we'll get that all back together, and Yeah. So here we go. Okay, that fuel pump is in there, nice and tucked back up in there, but there's no real holder. It's gone, so it's zip tied on. I love today's like today where we get little kids bikes going. Thursday, we got the little CR70 here, we got the carburetor over there getting cleaned, and then we just got the axle spacer that I think his dad lost while they were out and he was trying to fix a tire. While they were out riding. So we're gonna get this axle spacer back in there. We're gonna get this kid back on his bike. We're gonna get this little 70 going, cleaned up, and get that little girl back on her bike. And then we got the KX65 over here, which we got to do fork seals and bushings on, and we'll get that kid on his bike. So here we go. Super stoked. We are up to the TW. We have a new tire going on. Got another rod bike in here, Japanese rod over. So nature from where I come from, not too much what I want to do. I have to rebuild the fork on the 125, gotta get that going, get that squared away. We got the 450, it's up to the rebuild table, and I've been kind of going over this thing, which if you can see it, let me know. Maybe I'll get a square picture here and see if you can, if anybody recognizes what's going on there, comment. Other than that, I'm gonna get that straightened up, get that taken care of. It's not a bad looking rod bike. I mean, for I think it's like a 1100 Suzuki. So we'll get this straightened up. It's a cool looking bike though. I want to mob it around. The dude has this new tank here, which
we're gonna talk to him about. I think he should actually just go back to his original tank there, and yeah, that original tank. It's more for this Bad MF Customs. Cool bike, man. Too bad these guys try to act like there's something they're not, and then we'll get the original carb cleaned up, because the aftermarket carbs are never the right ones, and we use a bunch of the aftermarket stuff. But with what's going on there, I got to check some stuff out and make sure that there's nothing been damaged in the diaphragm and some other places. So go from there, get some more stuff cleaned up, and I think we'll be ready to rock and roll on some more newer projects. Yeah, well, a lot of stuff to clean up. Sorry about it being so close. It's a mess. Went to another shop. It did not work out between me and that dude. He uncontrollable and money spinning, so we don't agree eye to eye on money, and we'll leave that there. And I'm gonna rock my own shop. Got business going. We're looking good, and got the CR70. We got a carburetor kit coming for it, air filter, chain, new front tire tube. Go over some other stuff. I think I got a lever for that there now, and yeah, we're gonna keep on rocking, so stay tuned.